Hello and welcome to my channel, She Who Remembers. If you'll just take a moment with me and meditate, we'll get right into this reading. I want to light a candle for you, a white candle for purity and positivity during this reading. I'm going to light some sage. I'm going to ask that Spirit only allow positive messages, clear and concise, to come through in this reading. Do a little cleansing with the citrine crystal. Clear the cards with the selenite wand. Clear yourself and clear me while I clear you. Thank you, Spirit. Come in with only clear, concise messages. This reading is going to be for Leo. Welcome, Leos, to my channel. Like and subscribe. You can find my PayPal in the link below. Spirit, give me clear, concise message for Leo for the month of July. This will be a timeless reading. It will get to you when you need to hear this message. It will find you. So if it finds you in June or July or February or April, whenever you find this message, it was meant for you to come here, as messages are timeless readings. Thank you, Spirit. Clear, concise message for Leo. 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 The overall energy of this message is going to be the Ace of Wands, new beginnings. Bottom of the deck, we have Knight of Wands. So I'm picking up a little bit of Aries energy here, also Virgo, Libra energy. Okay, to start this reading off, the overall energy is going to be the Ace of Wands. So there's going to be a clear message for you from Spirit. And what you have next is the Fool card. You need to go on your fool's journey. You need to just go back into like a childlike state, Leo. Remember the things of your path that brought you joy and enlightenment, and try to get back to those energies. Next you have the Queen of Swords, which swords usually represent speaking your truth. The Queen of Swords can be kind of ice cold at times. Here she's represented by Virgo, and on her shoulder by Leo, by Libra, which shows me that you need balance in your life. You need to speak your truth like the Virgos do. You need to cut away some negative and toxic things in your environment in order to move forward. And your next card is the Queen of Wands. So you can move from the energies you're in into rising up like the thing you see here in the left-hand corner. The Queen of Wands is a very beautiful energy, fiery. She brings a lot of enlightenment to people. So now I want to know why these two queens came forward in this reading. Spirit, can you tell me why these two queens have come forward? Again, a 5. 5s usually represent stuck energy. As if you can see, I'm getting a little bit of shadow here from my light. Let me adjust that. Oh, that was worse. One moment, please. I'm still getting a glare here. Still getting a glare. Just, if you'll give me a moment to adjust my camera, there you can see it a little better there. As you can see, the woman is caressing herself and holding a cup. I'm picking up from this 5 of Cups that you've had a tower moment in the past, or a tower moment may be coming in the near future. You're lost some things in the past, and you're still living in that stuck past energy with this 5. So perhaps the Queen of Swords came out to tell you, in order to speak your truth and to move more fully into your ascension, you will have to go back and analyze what it is that's holding you to your past. Then again, we have another Swords, 7 of Swords. That's also telling me that you have problems with communication. So Spirit, can you give us some clear, concise message on what would be helpful to help Leo balance their energies? Clear, concise message from Spirit to help balance their energies. Too many, Spirit. Clear, concise message to balance Leo's energy. Clear, concise message to balance Leo's energies. Thank you. We have the Page of Cups. If you look at this page, or some of us call them sages also, he is holding that cup near him. But he's no longer looking at the cups as fallen or broken. I see a lot of water energy around you, perhaps Pisces, Aquarius, Cancer. The moon just moved into Cancer on July 18th. So maybe you could use this power of the Cancerian moon to quit forming illusions, quit being delusional in your mind. Perhaps water would be very beneficial for you to go by a lake or a pond and just meditate and try to free yourself from the things of the past that are holding you in this 5 stuck energy. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit, tell us what Leo can do to bring in people that will help them to learn how to balance their self and ground their self. I know going in nature helps me to ground myself. Taking salt baths and herbal baths help me to ground myself. Too much, Spirit. Clear, concise message. I called it the tower moment. Yeah, you're about to have a tower moment, but I love tower moments, as tower moments allow you to let go of things and clean out the old to bring in the new energy that is desperately needed at this time in your life. Thank you, Spirit, for that message. Spirit, can you tell us what this tower moment is going to bring forth for Leo during this Cancerian moon? Clear, concise message, a confirmation on the tower moment for Leo, Spirit. Oh, Holy Spirit, come in and give us a blessed reading with information that's going to help Leo Here we have the Four of Wands. As you see, the overall energy of your reading is Wands. Fiery energy, messages coming through for you, and a need to balance your life. You might notice the bird here sitting on her nest. I'm picking up that you have a lot of stagnant energy in your home. Fours usually are good foundation, good grounded relationships and partnerships. And this Four of Wands came in reverse for you. So that is telling me that the wands are speaking to me, and Spirit is asking you to go in the energy of the wands. Go deep within yourself. Try to find what ignites your soul. Try to find what fires up your spirit. Try to find the creativity that you had in your youth that you've now lost, Leo. Thank you for that message. Spirit, can you tell us if you see anyone coming towards Leo for relationships or friendships or partnerships? What do you see in their financial area? Okay, great. 8 of Coins. With this 8 of Coins, it feels like you're alone there. You're alone holding up all the weight of your environment. All your finances are your responsibility alone. It looks like Leo is not sharing those finances and bills and home with anyone but theirself at the moment, which sometimes that's good for us. But if you see, he has the jester hat on his head. I believe that this pentacle is asking you to be more free-hearted. This 8 of Coins goes along with the Fool card. As you can see, he also has the court jester hat. The jester makes people laugh and has a very good energy to make people smile, to entertain people. But I'm seeing with this Fool card, his mask is down. Perhaps you need to take the mask off and allow others to see you for who you truly are. I feel from this Fool energy, you have a lot of compassion for animals. Perhaps you have a lot of animals in your home, and caring for them really enlightens you. It gives you a cause to wake up, because you know you have to pull out of bed to feed your animals. This can be very beneficial, but I'm also seeing with these two cards together that Spirit is asking you to use this love of animals, to use this knowledge of animals, to bring finances to you. Perhaps create something based around animals, maybe a Facebook app, YouTube videos, whatever it is that moves you. Painting, drawing animals, whatever it is about the animals' creativity and spirit and personality that you are so attracted to with the nature of the animal, then try to take that on in your own life. Try to take on those energies of the animals around you. Allow those animals to support your energy. Try to be in their vibration. Perhaps going outside, playing with your dogs, playing with whatever type of animals. You could have chickens, cows, pigs. I don't know, you would know better than me. But whatever those animals are, I feel that it's very healing for you when you're in their energy. So perhaps you need to understand this, enlighten yourself on why it is that you're more attracted to animals than humans. And I have found this to be true with a lot of people who are closed off. They rather be in the company of an animal because, as we all know, animals don't usually let you down. They don't run away. They don't leave. They don't call you names. They just love you, and all they ask is that you love them, feed them, give them shelter. So perhaps this is why you prefer to be alone with the animals instead of with people. Which it's okay to feel like that at times, but we all need human touch. We all need human interaction. We all need that bestie friend. We all need or desire, well, I'm not going to say all, because not everybody desires to have a partner. Some people have outgrown that path in their life. But I'm feeling that that's not Leo's case at the moment. The reason you're alone is because you've put walls up and guarded your heart. But you're starting to see that you don't want to spend the rest of your life alone and by yourself. So perhaps you could open yourself and your energies up to manifesting that perfect soulmate, that perfect partner for you. I truly believe in manifestation, and if you don't know what manifesting is, you can always find tons of information on YouTube about manifesting. Manifesting sounds easy. When you naturally manifest without the knowledge of manifesting, it seems to work beautiful for people. But once you know what manifesting is, it puts a little bit of a damper on it. I don't want you to get too much in the energy of not manifesting naturally. I want you to understand what it means to manifest. I want you to understand it's your thoughts that create the environment around you. If you think negative things, it manifests negative things in your life. For instance, if you get in a relationship and you tell yourself, well, I don't think this relationship is going to work out, then you manifest that into the relationship. And before it even has a chance to flourish, you've stagnated the energy with your doubtful thoughts. This is a part of manifestation. So I would ask you at this time to try to understand and get to know yourself better. I feel that you don't really even know how your body operates or from what source drives the energies in our body. Perhaps this would be something good for you to meditate on. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Strength card, which that is you, Leo, in your true energy. So I believe this is telling me that if you would get into the power of the lion, go outside and hear yourself roar. Go within and discover the beauty within you. I feel that you're a very strong Leo that's watching this, and you've just forgotten how to be in your power. You've just forgotten how to align yourself with the universe. It seems you've been stagnated from getting out in nature and enjoying your animals and enjoying your home and enjoying the things that once brought you beauty. Perhaps you have had a recent illness that has been stagnating your energy. And I feel that you could benefit by drinking more water, by changing your diet, by forcing yourself to get up and enjoy the day when you wake up. Instead of waking up and thinking of all the things that need to be done, wake up with a new thought, a new way of being. Enlighten yourself, teach yourself. I'm seeing a lot of Mother Nature here, that she's really asking you to be in her energy. What else can you tell me about this Leo card, this Strength card? You need strength. You might get strength from a person in your life that you can talk to openly and freely. But then again, don't rely on this person to heal you. You can only heal yourself. Doctors can't heal you if you don't believe the doctor is going to heal you. If you don't believe medicine's going to work, it's not going to work. It's called the placebo effect. They've done many studies and trials where they have given 50 people a medication and the other 50 a sugar pill. And it seems that just as many people that took the placebo believe and show effects that it has worked for them. So again, that kind of shows us how the belief of the mind, if you believe it, you receive it. So I think you should check into some plant-based foods. Those might be beneficial to you. Cut a little bit of meat out of your diet. Not all, but most of it. We do need a very minimal amount to survive. They're doing a lot of studies. And plus, it's better if you're an animal lover, you don't want to be sitting around eating a cow because you love animals. The Egyptians, a lot of them died from lack of zinc because they worshipped the cow. They worshipped the sheep. They tended to them. They loved them. They were like pets to them. They didn't devour them. But you do need zinc in your diet, and there's many other sources of zinc. You can actually get zinc from Tums. They're a very potent source of zinc. I remember when I was pregnant, I thought I was eating too many Tums for my heartburn, and the doctor said, oh, they can't hurt you. They're the best thing in the world for you. They have natural zinc in them. So perhaps you need more natural vitamins than supplements. Yes, I'm picking up on that. The supplements could be very harmful to you. A lot of people, and I have a Leo friend, and she was drinking a lot of toxic energy drinks, and they've just totally drained her body, and I believe that they've really hurt her system, and I don't think that she can function in the proper way her body was meant to function because she's used so many of these toxic drinks that they have destroyed a lot of the nutrients in her body, a lot of the systems that deliver nutrients to our body. So you may want to check in on this, Leo. Thank you, Spirit, for that information. I do give medical advice, but I always ask you to check with your doctor first. Make sure it's all right for you to make any changes in your lifestyle or your diet. Too many, Spirit. Bottom of the deck again. Page of Wands. You have a lot of wands here. Aries energy. Also Leo energy. Yes, I believe this information that I've given you will be very helpful by the cards you have for your future. First, you have the Nine of Cups. That's telling me you can ascend in from the way you are now in your life. You can have the bright, shiny, happy home. You can have the love of your pets just relaxing. You have to remember, our pets feel our vibration. They feel our energy. If you're depressed, your animals are depressed. If you're not getting enough playtime outside, they're stuck with all this pent-up energy that they need to release. And I feel, speaking for the animals, at the same time I'm speaking to your spirit. You need to try to be more in your Leo lion animalistic spirit in order to bring these things into balance you. After that, you have the Ten of Wands, more wands, fiery energy. Maybe you could cocoon yourself for a little while. I'm seeing the lizard spirit here, the chameleon. Perhaps you're like the chameleon. You can change with the energies around you. You can hang out with rich people and be comfortable. You can go to the ghetto and be comfortable. Your personality can fluctuate, which is very beneficial for us. To uh, it enables us to adjust to the environments that we're in. And right now, as you know, the universe is in a shift change and even a change of mental vibration. We're being allowed to ascend. We're being allowed to level up our vibration. And with the Justice card, Libra energy here, it shows me that if you would take this advice, you would become totally balanced, just like the two scales she's holding. They're completely balanced. Usually Justice has a blinder on. She's not totally blinded in this deck. She's represented with just a veil over her eyes instead of a blindfold. I think this would be information that would help you lift the veil and allow you to see things more clearly in your life and in the universe and in other people also. I feel that your Leo energy has been very, very stagnated in the past, at least for a few years now. And I feel that if you would just look in the mirror and look deep into your beautiful eyes, Leo. Leos usually have those beautiful lion or tiger eyes. Just look into the mirror and tell yourself, I am enough. I am beautiful. I am all that I need to be. Anything that I need to align with, ask Spirit to come in and align you. Pray in the morning. Pray at night. Just say, God, please help me to balance myself. Please help me to adjust to this new way of life. Please allow me to awaken to Source. When I say awaken to Source, Spirit's asking you to go within and see what your belief is. If you believe in God, perhaps you need to watch some spiritual videos or listen to spiritual music that will allow your angels and guardians to feel comfortable in your environment. I feel you're in a very stagnated environment, as the cards show you that. It's not my feeling, it's what the Spirit is representing here. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards of wands. That's swift messages coming in, fiery messages that are like darts that when you hear them, they hit your soul and awaken you. With the Fool card being here, I believe you do need to just go on a journey of not stressing. Just take a vacation or take long walks. Just have fun with yourself again. Just be in the energy of youth. Be in your teenage energy. Be the person that you were at one time, because I feel at one time you had the world by the tail, and perhaps your health started to fail you, and then your mind started to fail you as well. As I said earlier, I do have some friends that have really hurt their bodies with energy drinks and vitamins and over-the-counter vitamins that you don't know what are in them. Big Pharma makes money off selling us poison. We're learning this. It's something the ancients knew and something that we've been dumbed down because Big Pharma has forced us into believing that all these pills are good for us. All the garbage they sell over the counter, Tylenol, energy drinks, Red Bull, those things are horrific for your body, and they've proven that. You can go on any internet and see just hundreds of videos of how they turn your body into plastic, how they destroy the stomach and the lining of the stomach and the intestines. So if you're abusing these things, especially one drink a year isn't going to hurt you, just like alcohol. But if you drink it every day, it's abusing it. It's destroying your body. It's becoming a toxic thing for you. You know, we can love someone too much and cause them to run away from us because we're just forcing so much energetic love on them that they just feel smothered and they just want to flee that energy. Remember, when you love things, you're emitting energy of love to them. Don't over emit your energies to anything. Don't give any one person too much of your power. Don't give any one food source too much of your power. I just recently cut sugar back out of my diet this week, and I actually went through withdrawals. It's poison. People are dying in other countries trying to shut down the sugar mills. It's not that sugar in the sugar cane is poison. It's the refinement. The chemicals they put in it to refine it is what's poisonous. So hopefully one day in America we won't continue to sell 50 billion pounds of sugar a year. We will find more natural plant-based, such as stevia. It's a natural sugar and it's not known to be toxic, and it doesn't need to be refined. They're selling it in its dehydrated form, and it's great, and it's an adjustment. I've tried it twice, and I got around people drinking sugar, and I started drinking sugar again. And when I came home, I was like, okay, Spirit allowed me to see that it was hurting me again. I was tired again. I was feeling not good in my stomach. So I cut the sugar back out and went back to using my stevia. And I feel much better in only 3 days. I'm waking up without headaches. I was getting headaches really bad. And it's been a big improvement for me. So, again, bottom of the deck, Page of Wands, someone coming through with swift messages. And again, if you can see, he's holding the little lizard in his hand, the little chameleon. Hold yourself within your hand. See the beauty that lives in you. Try to flourish like you once have flourished in your life. You know you are perfectly capable of cutting out this toxic things that you're eating and drinking. You're capable of cutting off toxic people. Leos are like that. They can just shut you right down, block you on Facebook, block your phone number. If you start to drain them too bad, a Leo will shut you right off. So you're very good, Leo, at shutting things off. Don't believe you don't have the strength to put an end to these means that are harming you. Okay, Leo, Spirit, can you give us one more closing message that would be beneficial to Leo? Can you show us anything that Leo might need to rid themselves of in order to move forward? Give us clear, concise message, Spirit, for any last and final messages you might have for Leo. Yeah, I'm actually feeling gas in my stomach, so that's telling me you have a lot of stomach problems, a lot of intestinal problems, because I'm actually feeling them as an empath as I'm doing this reading. Can you help Leo with anything else they need to know, Spirit? Beautiful, beautiful energy. The Two of Cups. As you see, if you can make this out, there's an eye in each cup. It seems to me that your soul partner is trying to come into alignment with you. This person is trying to hold your hand and lead you, but you're not quite seeing eye to eye with them. You hear what they say to you, but you're not acting out on the information they're giving you. I think you already have someone in your life that you will take their advice once you're told to trust their advice. You go to a doctor, you trust whatever they tell you. Well, if you have someone in your life that has been there and done that and healed theirself, then you should very easily be able to accept that what they tell you is true because you can see the evidence. If a doctor tells you take this pill, you're going to feel better, where do you see evidence? You tell yourself you feel better the first time you take the pill. Oh, this is going to help me. So naturally you feel a teeny bit better. But in the long run, it's poison. Try to open yourself up to listening and seeing eye to eye with people that are metaphysical in your life, people that believe in spirit and source, people that have healed themselves. Try to listen and take that in and make it yours. Don't just let it go in one ear and out the other. And as you can see, this is a beautiful cup. 2 is balance. Cups is love. You can bring this partner in very close to you if you'll just open your eyes and see that they're only trying to help you. They're not trying to harm you. Wow, thank you, Spirit. This was a beautiful message. On the bottom of the deck, you have the King of Swords for your final message, which goes hand in hand with the Queen of Swords. So it's telling me, again, that perhaps you have someone in your life, Virgo, Libra energy, someone that is very grounded, someone that speaks their truth, someone that is not trying to divide you, but trying to bring you into a higher place of enlightenment, to a higher place of enjoying life. This person is very spiritual and is trying to give you clear messages in the real world, in the 3D. But I also feel there's people in the 5th dimension that have moved on, that are trying to help you ascend in this life cycle here. So, that's all I have for you, Leo. I hope you enjoyed the message. If you would like, I will burn a little sage here for you and hope that it will clear your energy a little, and we'll just meditate and listen to the music in the background for a second. And I'll ask Source and Spirit, my Father God, to come in and heal you. Open your mind to what you've heard here today. Open your heart to the people in your life that love you. Try to listen to their advice a little more, Leo, as this would be very beneficial to you at this time. Sage the negative energy away from us. Send anything bad, anything hateful into the light, and let it return to us with love, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Bye-bye. Join me again, like and subscribe. If you would like to make a donation, I would appreciate it, as this helps me to grow my channel. I have a lot of creative ideas for this channel. I am a new channel, as I've said earlier, and I hope you stay with me and I can watch you grow and you can watch me grow, and together we can work hand in hand to make this world a better place. Namaste.